Hi everyone, it's August favorites time. I can't believe it's already the end of the summer. It's a little bit bittersweet. I do love the fall time, but summer is probably my favorite season and I'm sad to see it go. But a month over, another favorites video. So stay tuned to hear all about my August favorites. Okay, so first off for makeup, we're gonna start with something that I rediscovered. It used to be one of my all-time favorites and I've recently been using it a lot more, and it is this Rimmel London Fix and Perfect Pro Primer. It's really a great drugstore option primer wise. I've fallen in love with Benefit Professional, but this is a much more affordable option, and it has a very similar consistency. Not as good at filling in your pores as the Professional, but ultimately this is only like $5 or $6 and it's lasted me, you know, months and months, and I think it's an awesome primer. So next, after primer is applied, I have a favorite foundation this month that I got at BeautyCon and I have always wanted to try, and I finally was able to get it thanks to Tarte at BeautyCon. It is their Amazonian Clay 12-hour full coverage foundation, and I am in the shade Light Medium Sand. So I was really happy to pick this up, and I've overall been loving it. I've been wearing it this past month. I'm wearing it today, and there are several reasons why I like it. I think that for one, it is very full coverage, and it's very good if you have oily skin. I do think it has a little bit of a mattifying effect, not totally, not as good as like my Jouer Matte Moisture Tint, but definitely somewhat. And the ingredients in this are great. It has very sensitive ingredients, and it's great if you find that you have a lot of breakouts or a lot of problems with your skin. That's one of the reasons why people really love Tarte, is for their ingredients. I think the shade selection is awesome. This is one of the best matches in foundation that I've found. It doesn't oxidize on your skin. It doesn't turn any sort of orange. So overall, I love it. I will say the only downfall is it does seem like you have to use quite a bit of product to cover your face and for your foundation, so I kind of feel like this might go pretty quickly, and I will say that it isn't as mattifying as I'd like, but overall I love it. My next makeup favorite is my Meet Matte Nude palette, and I've done a blog post on this and swatched all of the shades, but you can see here that the palette really comes with some beautiful matte shades, and a matte eyeshadow look is definitely right now my favorite current look. I've really been loving some of these gray tones and brown tone to do a nice matte eyeshadow. I typically use my Lorac Pro palette, but this has a lot more shade options that are a little bit more unique in my opinion. I think that the look on your eye is great. They're very pigmented, they are long lasting, so overall I've always loved the balm products, and I got this on Haute Look on sale, so I'd recommend, if you want to try out the balm, to definitely check out Haute Look. My last favorite is going to be how we end our makeup routine, and it is a MAC lipstick, and this is one of their Sheen Supreme lipsticks, which is basically their take on a combination of a lipstick / lip gloss in one product. If you don't typically go for lipsticks, you're more of a gloss girl, this is the perfect product for you. I actually got this from a fellow friend for my birthday, The Posh Pursuit, so if you haven't checked out her blog, definitely go check it out. I'll link it down below. And this is in the shade Lust, and I love it for my skin tone. I think that it's the perfect look when I just have a simple eye look and I want to go really bold on the lips. I love this color, and overall I just really love the formula. You can see here's the color, and I just love this formula. I think it's really long lasting. You can eat and drink with it and it's not going to get everywhere. It's very creamy, and it really just wears well throughout the day. I think that's my favorite aspect of this. I find that a lot of my other lipsticks don't do that. So Next, for hair care, I have a shampoo, and this is actually something that I got from Lucky Fab, and it's the John Barrett Be Cleansed Weekly Shampoo, and this is a clarifying shampoo, and I've always been really scared of clarifying shampoos because I think they're just going to strip my hair of everything, but I've really fallen in love with them, and I think doing it weekly or maybe bi-weekly is a great option. I use a lot of products in my hair and I get a lot of buildup, and this has been great to just really feel like I'm cleansing it. It's very gentle, and you know, it's specifically made for people with like color treated hair who want the clarifying shampoo but, you know, still want to be really gentle with their hair, and it's lasted me a long time. I just use a little of this probably every other week and I've been loving it. My last skincare favorite is from a new brand that I discovered at Sephora, and I've fallen in love with it. It is Ren Clean Skincare, and they're all about really simple ingredients, good for your skin type of products. You know, it's made without parabens or sulfate or mineral oil. It's all natural ingredients, and this is actually their 3-in-1 cleansing water, and if you have not used the cleansing water, I would highly recommend it. The lady at the store referred to this as the lazy girl face wash, which fits me to a T. I love this for the mornings. I actually use this in the mornings because I feel like if I wash my face full out twice a day, it gets too irritated and too dried, and my skin just doesn't look great. So I actually just put a little bit of this on a cotton pad and then clean my face with it. It's to cleanse. It takes like 10 seconds. It's so easy, and this has a really great scent. I typically don't go for like anything fragrant on my face, but this is a rose scent, which is really good for your skin. Rose is really good. It's a really calming effect, and I have been loving how clear my skin looks, and overall, you know, in the morning I do feel like it's cleansed, but yeah, it's being very gentle with my skin. So I'm really excited to try out more from this line. I just discovered it, so let me know down below if you have any natural skincare lines that you've been loving, or any from the Ren skincare line. So I have two, as usual, LA hotspots that I checked out and loved. I went to my first Hollywood Bowl concert in August, and I had an awesome time. I went for the James Brown tribute night, and it was just really fun. I mean, I sat really high up, but tickets were only like $10, and I'd never been before, and it's really magnificent, and you can bring a picnic and wine, and I can actually easily get there from my apartment, so it was just overall a really fun night. And I'd recommend, just if you live in the Los Angeles area, finding a cheap concert to go to at least before the summer ends if you haven't already, just to see what it's like. I do think it's a must for any Los Angelite. My last favorite for my LA spots this month was the Standard in downtown, which is a great rooftop bar on a hotel, and I'd highly recommend going there if you haven't already. They actually have an awesome happy hour. All the drinks are $5 and under, and it's just a beautiful view of Los Angeles in the downtown area, and you just feel like you're in the middle of a city, and it's really fun. There's a lot going on. There's a pool and ping pong, but you don't have to do any of that if you don't want. You can just chillax on the nice chaise lounges that they have, and overall at the end of a long work week, it's just awesome to go there and rewind, and anyone can get in. I just walked in. I didn't have a reservation or anything. I wasn't a hotel guest, so it was very easy to get in. I went in the evening right after work. Finally, my last favorite is something that any of you who know me very well know. I'm obsessed with this new show on Netflix, Prison Break. Well, it's not new, but it's new to me. I actually just realized it came out in 2005. I was like, why is everyone using flip phones on this show? But I don't want to give away too many details, but it is awesome. I am like obsessed with it. It's all I want to come home and watch. It's so good, and if you want a new series to get into on Netflix, I definitely recommend it. It's very political thriller-esque with the prison aspect as well. So if you kind of like Orange is the New Black, or, you know, seen the characters develop in the prison. I think this is definitely an awesome show for you to check out, and I've been loving it, but please no spoilers. I'm only on season 2, so I'm sad that it will end. It's only 4 seasons and it ended in 2009, but let me know what TV shows you guys have been loving on Netflix or on TV this month as well. Those are my August favorites. I appreciate you guys watching this. Let me know what products you've been loving for August, and I'll see you guys in September. Bye.